Now, as much as I can, I try to use these moments to declare myself to the world. And I can't tell you how proud I am that we were able to make the Gender Liberation March happen. I come from enslaved African ancestors who were told what they could and could not do with their bodies. I come from lost trans and queer and gender nonconforming folks whose stories were ripped away from them as well as their bodies. I come from long lines of Black women and folks of other marginalized gender experiences who also were told what they could and could not do with their bodies. And I am a Black trans woman who was born in a world that has been obsessed with my body and what I can and can't produce since the day I was born. I was born a Black baby in Augusta, Georgia, with a whole future plotted out for me because of what was observed about my body. I was once a queer teen, told that my body and the desires I had for it were evil and sinful, that if I didn't choose a path that would lead me to reproduce in the ways that the world tells us we need to, that I'd be doomed. And I was a young trans woman that was told that if I took moans and shaped my body into what I know I deserved, that I'd be going down a path of no return. And in some ways, them motherfuckers were true. I am now a 30-something Black trans woman. I keep saying 30-something, child, I'm 33. And yes, I don't have a fucking conventional life. Yes, I have failed so many of society's expectations. Some would call me infertile. Some would call me barren. But I do bear fruit. Every day, I walk towards the sun demanding a better future for the generations to come. I get to use this unruly life of mine to serve as a window of possibility, like so many queer and trans and feminist and big-hearted and empathetic folks here today. And look at what I got to be a part of producing today. Look at what we got to be a part of producing today. And we get to bask in the glory of crystal labia and the fruit of ballroom culture, that lingo that lives on people's lips, those movements so many bodies try to emulate. We have the birthright of the flower crown from Marsha, and we get the fruit of demanding our own glorious garden of liberation. And we get the fruit of fire and ferocity from Sylvia Rivera. And we get to hold every institution that continues to fail us accountable and then some. We get the fruits from people like Cecilia Gentili, from Lorena Borjas, from Stormy Delavery, Zazu Nova, Monica Roberts, Cheryl Courtney Evans, Juan Evans, Lady Java, Cayenne Dora Show, Arlene Budd, Miss Major, Bambi Salcedo, and far too many to name. They do bear fruit, y'all. And we have a duty to claim that we do bear fruit. I want the trans kid contemplating taking their life like Leela Alcorn and Blake Brockington and so many others to know that we do bear fruit. I want the childless, and yes, the childless cat ladies, to know that we do bear fruit. I want the Palestinian child to know that despite attacks from Israel and despite attacks from the United States, that we do bear fruit. I want the black intersex girl facing the barrel of a police officer's gun to know that we do bear fruit.
Yes.
I want the non-binary person who self-managed an abortion at home to know that we do bear fruit.
Yes.
I want the soft boys and the hard girls and the ones who can't help but spill out of these gender boxes and cross out the lines of these gender scripts to know that we do bear fruit. And I want these hateful ass politicians weaponizing government to destroy the lives of millions here and globally to know that we do bear fruit. So fuck your hateful legislation, fuck your hateful rhetoric, fuck your Project 2025, because we got an antidote to that shit. And fuck any thoughts that you had about my gender, my body, my choices, and what the fuck you thought my future was gonna be. I want every generation to come to know that no matter how you live, how you love, what you look like, how you work, how you twerk, how you twirl, no matter what your dreams or fears or desires are, we do bear fruit. So can y'all say it with me? We do bear fruit.
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 And ask yourself when you leave this march and festival today, what fruit will you bear? Thank you.
Yes.